Good morning, everybody. Today is Friday, finally Friday. Yesterday night, I give you all the directions over here, right at 8:06 p.m. So my maximum target 4,152. Regarding yesterday close, the resistance is supposed to be 4,140. Yeah? So this is changed a little bit. So the upside target maximum is still 4,152. Okay, this is the design. Okay, this is the design. This is the structure for today. Remember that they put some liquidity over it. They add some liquidity because the DX jump. In another hand, the GX is so high. Money is needed to move the market. We are in a no liquidity. We are in a lower volume market. So upside positive gamma very limited. Don't guess levels. Don't guess movements without understand the market structure. Yesterday, I don't look too much the open group, but when I saw some people say, "Oh, you buy at 4,138," I said, "Be careful because the support, the pivot in the future is 4,126. Losing 4,126, we supposed to be go to 4,118. The magnet is 4,094 dot something, right? What's happened? A lot of people bought at 4,138. Market drop up to 4,124. Okay? 14 points below where retail bought. Okay? People got liquidated. Right? Of course, if you bought to one contract, you can hold like 10 points. But if you bought like 100 contracts, you'll be fucked. So you'll be liquidated. Okay? Be careful with, guessing. Work with the market structure. We have a limited upside, as I put over here. So far, the future suggestions that you open with a gap up. So 4,152, that's the structure. That's the maximum target for today. They could change during the intraday? They could. Usually they are not doing this because the 0DT volumes have been sinking as well. Okay, they have been draining as well. Okay, so markets already start to define what they do. Looks like that something weird could be happening anytime soon. Coming from the middle of the nowhere, I explain why. Okay, so maximum target at 4,152. Since we are opening with a positive delta and gap up, the levels change a little bit. Negative deltas is already located at 4,139.50. So if open with a gap down, if a gap up, okay, and the market start to close the gap, and as soon reach 4,139.5, usually tends to intensify the sell. Okay? Hope you guys understand that. So 4,139.5 open with a gap up as future suggests so far at 7:46 a.m. 4,139.5 will be the support. And where the bears are located. Where we will start to see a sell being accelerated. Remember, to move the market, since you have a higher GX, they need a lot of money, $8.63 billion. Okay? Higher GX, not easy to move the market. Not easy to move the market. That's the design. That's the structure. So now let's check the gamma to see if my book analysis, my delta analysis is correct. Let's compare with the gamma, especially 0.2 DTE. You guys observe that they build a call wall at 4,145 and 4,150. Okay, so match with my targets maximum 4,152. Okay, very limited upside. And regarding my 4,129, as I told you, because where negative delta allocated, look 4,130, where the gamma is negative. okay, in the 02 DTE. So players need to defend that. Gamma only flip at 4120, but 02 DTE, as soon as you see print 4139.5, tend to backtest 4100. But remember that we have gamma that we know at 4125 at 4127. That's when we lose the level became resistance, but since we are open above 4125, 4127 region is a key now support region, right? We have gamma over there. You guys already know that because you guys have access to the dark pool spreadsheet. So open with a gap up. 4139.5 will be the support. Delta negative is located over there. Could you accelerate the sell-off? Could you backtest 4125, 4127? Lose the region? Totally reasonable to backtest 4100, as markets have been doing, and where they have been set up as support. Look that since we are in a positive gamma, we don't have more a big put wall at 4100. So market now is really set up to lose 4100. We will lose 4100. So far the book is not telling me that. So far the book is telling me at least we could go back to 4125 as we open with a gap up. Okay? But if they not reset up a put wall at 4100, as soon as you flip at 4120, we could lose 4100 because now the puts was vanished, positive gamma, call wall at 4150, but we don't have a put wall that could hold 4100. Okay, that's the setup. Yesterday, when you flip back to positive, bulls had the opportunity to bring the market above 4160. Why? Because they remove the call wall at 4150 yesterday. Now they put it back. So yesterday, bulls had a big opportunity to make the market go above 4160, but they didn't. Now bears has opportunity to break 4100. Okay. Today, bears have opportunity for 4100. Since we are in a positive gamma, limited upside, delta negatives at 4139.5, and we don't have more a put wall at 4100. Okay? Bears today have opportunity to break 4100. Bulls yesterday had the opportunity to break 4150, bring at least at 4106. They were unable to. Okay? Hope you guys understand that. So since I already give you guys all the levels, let's just check, the graph, the yes. Remember that the market, let me put in the daily graph, you understand much better, because you have some pivots that so far is holding the market. I have been telling you guys about 4167 as a major resistance and 4126 as a major support. If you guys observe over here, I put two lines. That one, if you break 4167, the second level that have a huge resistance is 4179.5. So far, look how the market's doing. He's back in test 67, isn't going down to 26. Is this one, not 4100? This one, the yellow line over here. That's support. We are trading in a very lower spread, right? Support 4126.5, resistance 4167. So what was the top today so far? 4164.5, very close from 67. See, that's the market is totally locked in a region. Market, is a sideways. Market could be sideways for years and create, expectation for retail that we are in a bull market, and also create expectation from the bears that we will crash. And at the end, market's not going anywhere. As you guys see, I also posted yesterday, we have a big protection. You know, our big players, you know, are protected. Remember that I have been telling you guys years, since last year in the seller, retail is buying, dealers are selling, dealers are not participating from any rally, only retail. Hedge funds retail because they manage retail money. And then 2 weeks ago came in the news, oh, Warren Buffett sold $100 billion. They are only along 17%. 16, 14, 17%. Remember that, you know, those hedge funds, those funds, you know, they have to be allocated in equity, some percentage. I don't know if like 20% at maximum or minimum 14%. They need to have allocation. Okay? They cannot be like 100% cash. You guys start to observe they are just holding equity, risk asset according, you know, the financial market regulation. They are not exposure to equity. Only retail, they retail always ask, oh, I'm seeing a new bull market, oh, I'm seeing a new bull market, oh, I'm seeing a new bull market, oh, they are repeating this constantly because they are not understanding the environment. Remember, market is liquidity. Fed is reducing their balance sheet. Fed is increasing the rates. They will not pause. If they start to pause, the inflation skyrockets. Just look what's happening when DXY going below 101. Oil skyrockets, gold skyrockets, silver skyrocket, iron ore skyrocket, commodities skyrocket, sugar skyrocket, lumber skyrocket. All the commodities skyrocket. What's happening with the inflation? Skyrocket because the cost of production will skyrocket. And who pay the price? The end user, that's us, that's the society. If they pause, it's because something will be broken. If something will be broken in the middle of the way, we will see a crash. That's an easy call. It's because that billionaires are not exposed. Billionaires are patient. Bulls, real bulls, love crash. Because that's the way that you buy cheaper and you can hold forever. Bulls, really investors don't buy equity in those levels. Since you have fixed income paying 13.5%, especially in Brazil. Okay? That's a compost interest. It's a lot of money the fixed income pay. Even in the US. If you have more than $1 million, you can be paid like at least 10%. It's a lot of money. The only asset that's paying more than this is Petrobras. That so far is 30% yield. That's a lot of money. Petrobras, a PBR, is a Brazilian oil company. But have the risk to devalue the face value of the asset. Okay? So, this is not retail. This is no commercial. This is like Warren Buffett. This is like Corey Kahn. This is like BlackRock. Core BlackRock, Treasury Department of the BlackRock, Treasury Department of the JP Morgan, they are hedged. Like Treasury Department of Prudential, Treasury Department of Vanguard, Treasury Department of the Pinnacle, they are hedged. Okay? I put some tweets from somebody that was really nice. Also, people are exposing volatility because this volatility has been suppressed a lot. Is Federal Reserve selling calls, as Synchronization is saying? I don't know, he knows much more than I. But you guys already know that's, totally suppressed. Totally suppressed. The lower volatility average, if I'm not wrong, was 408. We are at 16 in a risk-on environment. So, traders don't have any fear. You guys also could see in the open group, people just guessing levels and buying. And then, the market sunk. What's the pattern nowadays? They are bringing to positive gamma. They sell a lot of calls. Sorry for the word. Fuck the bulls up. Then bring it to negative gamma. And then squeeze. And fuck the bears up. they are not fucking the bears, they are fucking both. People don't, in FinTwitch, nobody explains this to everybody. The markets nowadays is designed to collect money. Because that you give Sam as a good example, Anthony as a good example, they only swing. They are short traders. That's what guys need to do nowadays. The environment is not to be exposed. The environment is to open and close, a trade faster. 1 week maximum. That's the environment. That's why Anthony and why Sam is succeeding. Because they are doing intraday trades. Myself, I cannot do that because my wife's job. Of course, that's a lot of risk. But that's what market's offering to the public right now. Just swing, open, and close a position in no more than 1 week. Okay? That's the design. That's what market's offering nowadays. So, I already told you guys about the level. Anthony also, placed the spreadsheet. I already give you a brief about how markets design. Not, retail is short, but no commercial. Dealers are totally ready because they need to provide liquidity, especially when they sell, 0DTE call. They need to buy long puts, and they at least, since we are in a positive gamma since December, they need to underline, the SPS cash selling future, because that you see like this. Okay, you see like this. You guys have been seeing this in Twitter just right now. I tell you guys about this since in December. Look how funny it is. That's the market structure. Okay. So guys, that's it. Okay, that's it. We have a huge gamma exposure today is 2 billion. So we need $8 billion to move the market at least 1%. I already provided you guys the level. 4,115 is the maximum target. 4,139.5 is where the negative delta start to print. So as soon as you backtest that level, we supposed to be see a selling pressure and bring market back to 4,125, 4,127, gamma flip at 4,120, and bears today have opportunity to break down 4,100. If they will be able to do it, I don't know. We will monitor the intraday setup. But today, bears have opportunity to break 4,100. Take care. Have a great day. Enjoy your day. Be careful. Be safe. Don't guess level. Try to understand, the market structure. See the movement of the deltas. Remember that the deltas is where the markets will be moved. Options is where the money is. Okay, even from traders, but this is where the money is. So pay attention also the movement of the deltas, the burning of the deltas, the delta decap. Okay, so then you understand what the movement will be. But guys, take care. See you guys soon. Enjoy your Friday. Happy weekend. And that's it.